Hey, what is up guys? Your boy 7th here, back with another video. And today guys, we gotta talk. We gotta talk about Cyberpunk. We gotta talk about Starfield. In this video, I'm gonna be monotone. I'm gonna be chill. I'm not gonna give too much energy. The reason why is, whenever you talk about certain things and you put emotion into it, people just disregard that and miss the whole point of what you're trying to say. What I'm about to say is some real shit, and I need people to understand. I'm not no hater, I just want better games. So Cyberpunk 2077 and Starfield, they're the same game. Same situation is happening again. So both of these games, well, Cyberpunk has a new DLC coming out and Starfield is coming out soon. So let's start with Cyberpunk. Gamescom happened last week. They showed a new trailer about the expansion and how they overhauled the whole game. But I want to touch on this. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I've been playing since the PlayStation 1 days. And I know around Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 days, that's when we started getting DLC and shit like that. But never in my life have I ever seen a $30 expansion. I would say $20 or $25 the most. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Because I don't really like buying DLC unless it's for a game I really like. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's other games that do expansions that costing $30, $40. I don't know. You guys let me know about that. But for Cyberpunk, there's a new expansion coming out. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, what they're promising is all lies. What they're promising is unacceptable and should have been there from the start. And whenever you point this stuff out or you call it out, people get upset. People just tell you to shut up and accept it. It's like, you can't talk about these things no more. I'm gonna put this on screen. This was in their trailer. Let's go over it. So they're adding a new district, dozens of new story quests and gigs, vehicle combat and mounted weaponry. Should have been in the game since the beginning. A revamped police system. People are cheering about this. Oh my god, this should have been in the game since the beginning. Combat AI overhaul. This is embarrassing. Endless dynamic events and missions. I'm telling you right now, this is a damn lie. Another thing, before I continue further, this was the main thing I was supposed to ask in the beginning. Why are we okay with being lied to? Why are we okay with being misled? Is this the new normal for the gaming industry and the gaming crowd? Back to this. Endless dynamic and events and missions. This is a damn lie. I'm telling you right now, there's going to be 10 dynamic events and there's going to be multiple variations of those events. Endless, I don't like that. I don't like that word because I know that's a lie. Unless they're using procedural generated content, which is Starfield's also using, but we're going to touch on Starfield. Redesign cyberware and perks, whatever. Changing the game again. I think this is like the second time they've kind of like messed with the cyberware tree and stuff like that. All new relic skull tree abilities, okay. Increased level cap, okay. 100 new items, weapons, cyberware, and fashion, okay. But I can't much see my fucking character. I'm still mad that this game, if you guys didn't know, in its early life cycle, Cyberpunk was supposed to be a third-person game. But for some whatever fucking reason, they wanted to go first person. I'm still mad about that. Most people don't know that, but Cyberpunk was supposed to be in third person. Maybe I would have enjoyed the game much more. But the shit here that they're giving us, some of it's locked away in the expansion, most of the new story stuff, and the rest of it's coming with the free update when the expansion drops. But I'm telling you right now, this is unacceptable. This stuff was supposed to be in the game since launch and people are cheering for this, and it's costing $30. And I think I know why it costs $30, because Idris Elba, and whenever you have a celebrity, you gotta pay them a bag. Most of these celebrities don't know what the fuck video games are. I just found out Ben Affleck, you know, he plays Valorant, so respect to him, you know, at least he's relatable. But most celebrities, they don't know what the fuck to do with video games. They don't know. There's only a select few that keep it real, you know, that are like normal people, but the rest of these motherfuckers, they don't know, they don't care. So Cyberpunk 2077, especially this fan base. This fan base is so weird. Just because they dropped a banger anime, which I fuck with the anime, all of a sudden they're forgiven. This is unexcusable. And they're lying to us again, but people are going to accept it. Now, moving on to Starfield. Starfield's in the same situation. Todd Howard, Bethesda, Xbox, Phil Spencer was making big promises about these games, about this game, and come to find out with the new leaks, certain shit was lied about. And I made a video a couple weeks ago talking about it, but I was joking around, you know, saying certain things about Starfield, and I didn't really care, because at the end of the day, I don't care what you game on, PlayStation, Xbox, whatever. I care about good games. There are new leaks out there, and all of a sudden, smoke and mirrors. Oof. I'm not even sure if I said that right, but whatever. There are map boundaries. There are loading screens in Starfield. For a console, the game is not seamless. For a console that touts, for a company that touts that its machine is the most powerful gaming machine on earth, you cannot run at 60 frames per second. It's not seamless, and there's loading screens. What is going on? So I've been watching the leaks for Starfield, and it's crazy that this game will come out and it's gonna break so many people's hearts. I know there are people now moving the goalposts, saying this and that, but you cannot explore planets on Starfield. There's map sections, and for them touting that it's a open world space exploration game, like you go in space and, you know, do all this jibber jabber, you're confined to a box when you land on a planet. There's different boxes you could land on, different map sections you could land on a planet, but going around the whole planet, you cannot do that. There's leaked footage out there of a dude walking from one section to the other. Now, in my last video, I pointed out that there was no vehicles, and now it clicks in my head. There's no vehicles, because you could get from one point to the next point so quickly that it will feel small as fuck. But whenever people are pointing this out, it's like people call you a hater. People want you to shut up and accept it. Why are we okay with being lied to? This is the same situation again. We're being lied to, misled, and people are just accepting this. Is this the new trend? Is it okay to lie to people? No way is this acceptable. Animations are still looking clunky for Starfield. That engine they're using, they need to give it up, bro. It's old. This is why there's loading screens. The world is not seamless. You can't just take off from the planet into space. You gotta load up. In this day and age, we're doing this. And this is a next-gen game only, by the way. So there's no excuses of being held back. Well, what was the thing that they said? 25 years in the making? Wow, okay. Wow. But again, for some reason, if you even talk about things or point things out, valid criticism, you get told to shut up. And it's like, no, I want better games. I want the lies to stop. Stop with the false promises. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I blame the new generation of gamers. I don't know if you guys know this, but there are a new generation of gamers. And it happened during the COVID era. People who never played games before. I don't know if you guys know, but console sales were hella up during the COVID because people were inside, they didn't know what to do, so they tried the gaming, and you know, consoles were being sold like hotcakes. So you got these people who never played games before, and that's why we having all these remakes and remasters, because these companies found out, oh shit, we got new people here, they never played our game before. Remastered an old game, put it out there, get a whole bunch of new fanboys or whatever. But this is why gaming is the way it is. You have these people who never played games before, don't know how games were, and thinking this is okay, this is acceptable. You know what people say now, and it's the most disgusting shit I've ever heard? Wait for the patch. When somebody says that shit to me, I feel so many emotions. I feel rage. I feel depression. I feel like exploding. Because that shit is sick. I understand the internet is a double-edged sword, you know. Through the power of the internet, we could push out updates. It's a good and a bad thing. But the thing is, the gaming industry realized they can be lazy and just like, oh, we could fix it later. That mentality is literally killing gaming. Not all of it. I don't want to be a doomer, because you got to look for good games, because there are good games coming out. 2023 has been pretty decent so far. But every time I hear wait for the patch, that shit is sick. Cyberpunk has been getting patched out the ass for the past couple years, and the game still runs like shit. Even on my PS5, yes, they're still popping. There's still bugs and glitches. I'm waiting for these patches. Patches ain't making the game better. They ain't making it fun. But I gotta wait for the patch. I gotta shut up. Don't talk about it, or otherwise you're considered a hater. That's sickening. And another thing, these companies have the money. Microsoft especially, Xbox especially, they have the money. If this game comes out broken, bro, it's unacceptable. It don't cost much, because you guys barely pay these people anyway. I heard QA testers get paid shit. But you guys have the money. You telling me you guys can't grab a motherfucker off the street? Like, hey, you like playing video games? All right, come play our video game front to back for the next month and tell us everything that's wrong with it or can be improved. You're telling me you guys can't afford that? It's like you guys don't want to. It's like you guys are putting this game out there. Somebody on the development team's probably paid for a couple hours, couple days, and that's it. CD Projekt Red has the money too. You can hire some people, play your game, and tell you what's broken and what's not. What the hell? So again, I know I was kind of all over the place, and I hope I made my point clear. Same shit is happening again. Oh, one more thing. You know what I'm also hearing about Starfield? Like this shit I also hear. Oh, it's Bethesda. Excuse them. That's the same shit I heard with CD Projekt Red. Oh, it's CDPR. They made The Witcher. Excuse them. Oh, it's Bethesda. They made Fallout. They made Skyrim. Excuse them. Wow. Wow. This is where we at in gaming. Just because you made good products in the past, we gotta excuse you. I don't know. You guys let me know, man. I'm not gonna drag this out longer. I just wanted to point this out. Starfield and Cyberpunk are basically the same shit. You're in the same situation again. And if you decide to point it out, you get called a hater. That's why I had to like chill on this video. I know I'm kind of swearing and whatever, but I don't want to rage, because then people are going to miss the point. Oh, you're a hater, you're seething, you're crying. Hope. And one more thing. I know I keep saying one more thing. I don't care what you game on. I buy Game Pass also. I have a couple Xbox games over here. I had the system at one point, but I had to sell it for some reason. I don't care what system you play on. This is not a PS5 versus Xbox thing. This is about good games. Hell, even if Spider-Man comes out, right, and Insomniac had promised certain features and those features aren't there, or the game comes out broken, their ass is gonna be on the fire too. Guaranteed. I want people to stop defending these corporations, these companies like this, bro. Unless they really have a good track record. But Bethesda hasn't have a good track record. I know they made decent games. Those games always come out buggy or some shit. There's always something wrong. And for some reason, CD Projekt Red, they keep riding off that high of The Witcher 3. Like, bro, we get it, okay. But you gotta focus on this game. And yeah, they're doing these, but it's lies. Now I'm hearing they're working on Cyberpunk 2. I mean, good. At least that game will have some fucking time. Build it up from scratch. Let this fucking game die, bro. If you spend $30 on Cyberpunk DLC, I don't know what to tell you. I won't be buying that. That's a no-go for me. But yeah, you guys let me know. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
When you get mad, you say trust God, yelling you should come down from there. You should get